During the last week of July 2011, I received an unexpected email from one of the event coordinators for the Rock the Rapids Music Festival in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He wanted to know if I'd be available August 13th to open for T-Pain and Ludacris. And guess what I said? This was crazy on a lot of different levels. I mean, for one, I'm a huge T-Pain and Ludacris fan. I've been bumping Ludacris since my sophomore year of high school, and I've been on T-Pain ever since he dropped I'm Sprung. So to be able to tear it down on the same stage as these dudes was crazy enough. But then to be able to come back home to Grand Rapids, Michigan, and do it in front of my family, my friends, my alma mater, man, that was something special. And crazy shout out to Grand Valley State University. You know how we do it. So some of you might be asking yourself, but Joe, how do you keep your hair so crispy in all these shows and videos and pictures? Well, I'm going to let you guys in on probably the best kept secret in the whole state of Michigan. Anytime I come back home to do my thing, whether it be a music video, a photo shoot, a performance, I always gotta hit up my man T-Fellows to get my hair crispy. Dude is nice. I met Tommy at school at Grand Valley in 2004, and we pretty much developed a friendship right off jump. And then I found out he cut hair, so anytime I needed a cut, he was the guy to go to. Luckily, he had some time to spare on his way to a wedding in Detroit, so he stopped by T.WAY's office in downtown Grand Rapids to get it poppin'. Now let me fill you in on a little something when it comes to Grand Rapids, Michigan. There's a couple spots you have to hit if you're ever in the area. Not maybe, not I'll see what I got going on, not sorry I couldn't make it, I had a family reunion and my wife was giving birth to our first child. These are places you must get to. Number one, Yesterdog. The best hot dogs you've ever had in your life. And if they're not, there's something wrong and you should go see a doctor or something. And number two, right across the street is All City Kicks. So on the way to soundcheck, me and the homie T.WAY stopped into All City Kicks to see what was poppin'. And luckily, my homie T.WAY is like family up in there, so by default, I am too. So the thing about ACK is, it's like a super fresh, super fly LA, New York type boutique, but it's located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And don't get it twisted, the gear up in there is crazy. But what separates ACK from the pack are the people. And that's one thing I'm most proud of to be from where I'm from. Good people. The Friday before the concert, T.WAY came through to my mom's crib in Ionia, Michigan, 30 minutes outside of Grand Rapids, where I was born, raised, and went to school through high school. I gotta be honest, there isn't a huge hip-hop scene in Ionia, Michigan. I'm from a town of about 10,000, and I don't even think we had a Burger King until I was 7. But to be honest, that's really irrelevant. I mean, I guess you can imagine the types of looks I got pursuing hip-hop from a place like this, but it's really nobody's fault. It's hard to fathom something that seems so impossible, especially when you've never seen it done up close. But at the end of the day, all I know is I love where I'm from, and I love who I am because of it. And I know I've put in crazy work to be in this position to have these opportunities, but if I don't have the support from everybody up in Michigan and all my people out in LA and everybody else supporting the whole movement, well, I don't know if I'm in this position at all. When we got back to T.WAY's spot in Grand Rapids, I had a package waiting for me. One of my really close dudes who shall remain anonymous came through in the clutch to provide me a little something from Brand Jordan to keep my feet company on stage. Oh yeah, and as far as the sound check, well, I didn't get the sound check because Mother Nature had other plans. You know, top to bottom, it was a crazy experience, and I'm so glad that so many people got to share it with me. I mean, I got to get my sisters backstage to meet Ludacris, and This was the first show my dad's ever seen, so it was a pretty emotional weekend for me. You know, at 17, 18 years old, when I first started making music, I couldn't even fathom doing the things that I'm doing now. But I just kept the dream. I just kept believing in myself. I kept that faith. That faith that in your soul you can feel it, even if your mind can't comprehend it. It might go against all reason. It might go against anybody's judgment. But deep down from a place that you can't really describe, you just know you need to do it. And that's what I want to represent as a brand, as a lifestyle. When I say dream impossible, I want people to think of something so crazy that it seems impossible, and then go make it happen. My trip, and I'm the one that dip, but she went and made me skip to my Lou in the jump, and now she sitting tripping, begging due for a bump from up under the rib cage, and all she do is get played, party for days, stuck in her own way. Could have been how she was raised, could have been what she'd have made on my heart, knowing that she had to lose one.